Hey, what's up guys? I'm back here with a pretty cool video. I'm going to show you guys what I picked up on Black Friday 2018. I know it's been a while since Black Friday. We're already in January, but the truth is that I haven't had time to make a video to show you guys what I picked up when it comes to video games. This year, there was a lot of really good video games on sale on Black Friday, so I picked up as much as I could. The only system that I'm currently playing is PlayStation 4. So if you guys are not interested in the PlayStation 4 or what I picked up in the PlayStation 4, then do not watch. I don't have the Switch, and I do have an Xbox One, but I don't really play it. So all I picked up was PS4 games. A lot of cool ones, a lot of HD mastered, and a lot of great stuff that I picked up on late November for that Black Friday sale. I'm gonna tell you guys that I do like the Switch, but I don't have the system. I think $300 is a little bit too much for that, and I don't see too many games that really catch my attention on that console. But anyways, I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up, and of course on Black Friday I went to Best Buy, Target, GameStop, and Walmart. So those are the big four that I usually go to when it comes to Black Friday. I do not do Cyber Monday. I don't really care about online shopping unless it's like for movie purposes. But definitely Black Friday was all about Target, Best Buy, GameStop, and Walmart when it comes to video games and other stuff. So yeah, so I picked up this Shadow of the Colossus on the PlayStation. This is an exclusive to the PlayStation. I picked this up for like 15 bucks, I believe. This is a really good game for the PS2, for the PlayStation 2. And honestly, I've never played it. I never played it for the PS2, but I heard it was really good stuff. I heard it was a really good game, and I'm really interested in checking it out. There's the back. So yeah, this is a remaster from the old school PlayStation 2 game. And I've heard good stuff, so I had to pick it up for 15 bucks in Best Buy. I had to. It was a must, and it's newly added to my collection. Also picked up another HD collection. This is Devil May Cry. This of course has part 1, 2, and 3. Picked this up for 10 bucks, and you can't go wrong paying $10 for 3 awesome games. I remember playing part 1. I was really into the first one. And then part 2 was really great as well, but I never beat part 2. And part 3, I never played it. So yeah, so this is the Dante collection, all 3 parts from PlayStation 2. And I think PlayStation 3, because I think the 3rd part came out on the PS3 as well. And yeah, this is really entertaining from Capcom. Awesome action, hack and slash type of game. He shoots also, and it's kind of like a beat 'em up, devilish game. Devil May Cry, definitely a good pickup for 10 bucks. 3 classic games there. Then I got this game from Sadesco, one of my favorite independent companies. This is called Owlboy, and this is it looks like a pretty cool platformer. I saw a couple of videos online on it, and everybody says it's pretty good. I think IGN gave it an 8 or some stuff. And yeah, definitely a pretty cool game. Looks kind of like a good action 2D platformer game, and I'm really excited for getting this, and I really want to check this out. Hopefully it's a short game, because I have so many games to play, and I just want to like run down through these games and play them real quick and stuff. But yeah, I picked up Owlboy. I also picked up this weird game called Darkest Dungeon Ancestral Edition. And yeah, it's really dark. I can't really tell what's going on, but it looks like a pretty cool game. And it's not too heard of, so definitely pick this up for a cheap price at Best Buy. I got it for like 10 bucks. Then I got another HD here, a remastered of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. This is the first Modern Warfare that came out. This is the IGN rated it the best remaster game of the year. Actually, I like Call of Duty Modern Warfare Part 2 a lot better than this one, but Part 1 was pretty good, and it's very memorable. The storyline was really cool. I'm only gonna play the storyline, replay it again. I don't think I'm gonna play the online mode, because the thing is that I get frustrated once I just get up and I start playing. People just kill me out of nowhere, and it's like, I hate. I'm not a big multiplayer gamer here online and stuff. But yeah, awesome to check this one out on the remastered version on the PlayStation 4. Then I got this weird game. It's kind of like a horror game called Vampire, and this is really cool, man. It's actually, you make your own decisions in the game, and then the game changes whether you make this decision or that decision and all that stuff. That kind of game. It's also an action game at the same time. It's rated M for mature. Has a lot of blood and stuff, I assume. So yeah, man, Vampire. Really excited over this. It takes place in very long time ago, and you're cursed, in some European city, I believe. That's what it looks like. So yeah, I don't know why it says the full English version. I guess it has different languages. So yeah, so it takes place like in London back in the days, and it's pretty creepy, and it has a very the ambience is really cool, like very mysterious and dark. Definitely worth checking that one out. Then I got a fighting game here, Injustice Part 2, which is rated 9 out of 10. IGN gave it a 9. The Game Informer gave it a 9. GameSpot gave it a 9. So definitely a really good action fighter here. And this is the Legendary Edition. It brings like Hellboy's in it, and some the Ninja Turtles, Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles in it. Has a bunch of cool characters here. So yeah, the DC universe here. This is like kind of like Mortal Kombat, like a Mortal Kombat game with these really cool moves and fatalities and stuff. So definitely worth checking this one out. Really excited. I'm into fighting games, and I really like Part 1. Part 1 was really, really cool, and I heard that Part 2 was even better. So I can't imagine this being even better than the first one. So yeah, I'm happy about this. I'm telling you, this year Black Friday was really, really good when it comes to video games. Then I got this one for $14.99. This is L.A. Noire, and of course this is a remastered edition of the original PlayStation 2 version. And this is of course on stunning 4K resolution, and it's beautiful. I haven't played this. I haven't played this edition in a while. Definitely I had to replay it because I totally forgot about it, but I know it has a really, really good storyline, and it's basically about decision making as well, and it's also like it's you solving mysteries and shit. It's from the 1940s. The setting's LA in the 1940s, and it's really, really cool, dark thriller, crime thriller. Definitely worth checking this out. If you've never played it, even better. I know I played it, but I just don't remember much of it. I played it a very long time. Then I got the Assassin's Creed Origins. I've never played Origins. I've heard really good stuff about it. It won on the E3. It won a lot of awards, I remember. And I'm really interested because it has a lot to do with like ancient Egypt. So that's pretty cool, man. Like Ubisoft always makes a great great video game when they do their Assassin's Creeds. I think there's a couple of them. I think Unity wasn't that good, but Brotherhood was really good, and Assassin's Creed 2 was really good. And I heard the new one that they just came up with was pretty good. Part 4, the Black Flag, was pretty good too. But I heard really good stuff about this, and this is like an origin story. So I'm really excited to not watch it, but play it. This is really cool. Look at the back. It has amazing graphics. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Origins. Then I got another fighting game here. This is Street Fighter, the 30-year anniversary. This is celebrating their 30 year, which also it includes the original Street Fighter, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, Super Street Fighter 2, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter Alpha 2, Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 3 The Second Impact, Street Fighter 3 The New Generation. Basically 12 Street Fighter games from all the ones that I mentioned, and there you have it there with all the characters, all the legendary characters. The only 2 games that I do remember that they made that is not included on this, aside from 4 and 5, would be the Street Fighter EX. I don't know if you guys remember that one. It was like kind of like a 3D Street Fighter that they did for the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. It was a very long time ago. So Street Fighter EX wasn't included, and the other one that was not included was the Street Fighter the movie one, which had the Van Damme and Bison as Raul Julia as Bison. They actually made a video game about the movie. It was a Street Fighter fighting game based on the movie. It had different graphics. It kind of looked like a Mortal Kombat game, and it just sucked. But I guess they should have included here if they're celebrating their 30-year anniversary. Should have just included all the games. But I'm not complaining. It has Street Fighter 3, which I thought was a really, really good game. It has the original Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo, my favorite It has the alphas, 1, 2, and 3, all the alphas. So that's pretty cool. I was a big fan of the Street Fighter Alpha series. So yeah, and for like $15 I think I paid for it. You can't go wrong with that, man. Then I got another HD remastered. This is Uncharted. This is the Nathan Drake collection. Awesome trilogy right here. Part 1, 2, and 3. Part 1 is called Drake's Fortune. Part 2 is called Among Thieves. And then Part 3 is Drake's Fortune. Drake's Deception. My bad. Definitely a must buy. If you've never played these games before, you definitely have to check this out. All 3 parts are great. My favorite is Part 2. That's why I got this, because I really want to play Part 2 again. I thought it was really, really good. And I actually platinum all of them except for Part 3. So I want to play Part 3, replay it, and probably get the platinum trophy for it, because I'm crazy like that. And I'm a big fan of Uncharted. Great games. Part 4 was amazing as well. But this is the original trilogy that came out on the PlayStation 3. Highly suggest this if you've never played it. And if you've played it, hey, can't go wrong. I bought it for $15, and it's like paying $5 per game. You can't lose there. Awesome graphics, awesome storytelling, and awesome video game. The gameplay is amazing. All 3 games are like a 10 for me. They're really, really good. Anyway, back to this. I got here Detroit Become Human. This I actually got because one of my best friends, Bert, he said that this game was really, really good. So hell yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. And plus, I'm a big fan of Heavy Rain. The makers of Heavy Rain made this. So this is definitely worth checking out, especially for like the $10 that I paid for at GameStop. It's on sale for $10. Then this is basically in Detroit, Michigan, in the year 2038. So it's a futuristic game, and of course it's a decision-making based game, pretty much like Heavy Rain. Really cool game, only on the PlayStation 4, the best console out there. This is Far Cry Part 5, which I've always been highly addicted to all the Far Cry games. Part 3 and Part 4 were amazing. I don't know how many hours I put into those games, but I really, really loved them. They're very, very addicting games. You just want to keep on playing. Do not put the controller down. Just keep on playing it. And this one looks as fun as Part 2, Part 3, and 4. I've never played Primal, so I can't tell you about Primal. But this shit looks awesome, man. This is Far Cry 5. When I saw it on sale for $20, I had to pick it up. Very, very highly addicting. I don't know how many hours I'm gonna spend on this one. The reason why I'm not playing too many different games right now is because right now I'm playing Red Dead Redemption Part 2, and that's taking most of my time. I'm not even watching movies anymore because of that game. I don't have a social life. That game is so good, and it's very, very long. Story mode alone has over 60 hours. So yeah, my undivided attention is going right now to Red Dead Redemption 2. But as long as I'm done with that, I'll play all these games, and Far Cry 5 is in the top of the list. Definitely want to check that out. Then I got this one because it's a 9 out of 10, and because I've heard great stuff from... There's a YouTube channel here with Metal Jesus, and Metal Jesus praises this game a lot. He says it's a really, really good game. It's different from everything else he's ever played. And, I take his opinion serious, and I'm pretty sure that he's right about this. The graphics look stunning. Games Radar gave it a 4.5, 4 stars and a half. CG Magazine gave it a 10 out of 10. PlayStation Universe 9.5 out of 10. So IGN gave it an 8.9 out of 10. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty intense, and it's called Nier Automata or Nier Automata. I'm not sure how do you pronounce that, but it looks pretty good. It's, of course, made by Square Enix, great company. Then I got here another HT remastered. This is the Mega Man X Legacy Collection, and it has basically all the Mega Man X, going from Mega Man X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It has a bunch of cool. It has the Day of the Z. It's an animated prequel film. So yeah, this is really cool. It has 8 games here. Most of them came from the Super Nintendo era. I remember this. I remember playing Mega Man X1 and X2 on the PlayStation. I mean on the Super Nintendo. I never played the later ones like the X5, 6, 7, and 8. I've never played those, so those are gonna be completely new to me. But I do remember X1 and X2. They're a really fantastic game. They're actually perfecting the original Mega Man games with awesome like Mega Blasters and shit, and the controls really cool. The sound is awesome. The graphics are really awesome. Very intense. Very fun games to play. Mega Man X Collection. The Legacy Collections Part 1 and 2. Got this for like 25 bucks. Can't beat that. This is a really good game. They're hard as shit. And I know it's going to take me a long time to beat these games. And countless of continues and, you know, game overs and stuff. But it's all on fun. 16-bit era. This is from Super Nintendo time. Awesome. Got here another remastered. Oh, it's all over the place. This is Call of Duty World War II. This is actually, they say this is the best-selling franchise on the PlayStation 4. And I heard that the story mode of this game is really, really cool. The online isn't as good as the story mode, but you know, it's pretty cool. And yeah, definitely this is the gold edition, and you know, why not check it out for like 10 bucks. Pick that Call of Duty. I got another Call of Duty around here. I got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, but this one's really cool because it comes with a zombie mode. It brings the Zombie Chronicles. So yeah, this is very intense. I love the zombies here in this game. This is the Zombie Chronicles edition, and definitely a really good game to check out. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, highly recommended if you've never played it. Can't believe it was this cheap, so I had to go pick it up. I bought this at Target for like 15 bucks. This year Black Friday was amazing for video games, I'm telling you. I'm not gonna stress that. And then I got Agony here. This looks like a horror-based, horror-driven video game here on the PlayStation 4, rated M for mature. It looks pretty cool. It looks creepy. I don't know what I'm getting myself into here, but it looks like it's gonna be a fucked up demon-like game, and I'm all up for that. You know, playing in the dark, playing at 2 in the morning with the lights off, and playing this crazy ass game, putting my headset on and getting the scared off my boots. And definitely worth checking this one out. Also picked up Horizon Zero Dawn. This is the complete edition. I have the original Horizon there, but I like this one better because it includes a bunch of extras. You can read it there, and this is a very good game. Very well made. The graphics are amazing, and it has a couple of different outfits here. The mighty bow and the trader pack. It has the PlayStation theme. It has a lot of cool special features here that is not available on the original one. Well, it's available, but you have to pay for the downloadable content. So the downloadable content comes in for free here. I got it for 10 bucks. Had to pick it up. It's a given fact that I'm gonna get that for 10 bucks. Then I got this weird game called the Banner Saga Trilogy. Bonus, I've never heard of this, but I picked it up for 10 bucks, and it looks like it's like one of those Telltale games. Even though it's not a Telltale game, but it's kind of like that you have to make decisions and you gotta read, you have to go with the story. So it looks like it's a very good, well-driven RPG Viking type of game. The Banner Saga Trilogy, definitely worth checking this out for 10 bucks. Can go wrong. And last but not least, I got Overwatch, the Legendary Edition. I've heard pretty cool stuff about this. Actually, mixed reviews about it. Some people like it, some people don't. And made by Blizzard, so Blizzard's a pretty good company, and definitely I really want to play this one when I get time enough to play that. So this is it. This is all I picked up on Black Friday. I did a lot of money spending. I do owe a lot of money. They were all credit cards. So yeah, so I definitely have a lot of video games to choose from to play in the future. Most likely I'll be playing PlayStation for another year non-stop. I'm not buying any more PlayStation games. That's it. This is it for me. And hopefully I get to enjoy every single game. I think I got a pretty good, decent selection. Not so many bad games. This is actually the only one that I don't know what I'm getting myself into. The Agony and the Banner Saga Trilogy. But I'm sure it can't be that bad. So I'm pretty pleased with what I got. And yep, that's it. That's me, my entire pickups for the Black Friday, the video game edition. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.